already explained to you that on-site and one-site is really one project. One-site is the medical version of on-site, which is from NASA. This project is based on a theory in philosophy concerning the idea of everybody living in a hypercube swirling on a Mobius stripe, in which every Mobius stripe has two hypercubes, and that one hypercube is matter and the other hypercube is antimatter. And when those two come together, which creates a form of high energy, which Bob Lazar already spoke of in element 115, which, by the way, is a fact and was already known with Himmler, for instance, and of course Hitler's bell, what resulted in the UFO crash in 1947 in Roswell. 1947, that was the year of the memory foil. And memory foil is the mechanical version of the biological effect we know as cellular memory. And this cellular memory today is possible. It's possible to create a holographic projection by manipulated and controlled cells within your body. Meaning that it is possible to project holographic images controlled. This technology in cellular memory, memory foil, today has resulted in controlled holographic projections, which we know as astral projections. Now the point is, why we can see all this is we are always looking forward instead of backwards. 9/11, for instance. Today we are getting used to holographic projections and how to work with it in meetings and on displays from smartphones. But 9/11 was almost 15 years ago, and in that period we were still playing with those 2D cards with a 2D hologram. We didn't have any knowledge, the common people didn't have any knowledge about how to project a holographic image floating in mid-air. It was new for us, so now that we know this and got used to it, we don't make the link between now and 15 years ago. Today we say it's old news, but think back 15 years ago. It wasn't old news, nobody knew about it. It's been hidden from the public view by using technology which isn't known in that period of time. Then take its silence and evolve it, the technology and refine it. So in that moment you are getting a head start for at least 5 years. And then when all is a little bit, cooled down, you slowly show it to the public. So people can get used to it and don't look back. because it's old news. You already know. Including the fact that science was already busy with refining it within those 5 years. So when you starting to understand what happened, let's say in 9/11, 15 years ago, right at that moment, science is almost 30 years ahead of you. You are still playing with the 2D cards, with a 2D hologram, while science is already busy creating a controlled Euclidean space in our own atmosphere. As far as my knowledge is going, they got pretty far. 3D holographic projections around an already existing object, even that is already old news. Some of this I describe in my article, Holographic 9/11, Seeing is Believing. An article that also grabs back to the wave frequency, which I described in the article that contains the biosuit of MIT. Hopefully the future that was sketched to me will not be a fact. Also, I hope that a lot of people are going to try to find the knowledge in order to fight the upcoming event that will be scary.